Now, move forward toward the forward contracts and let's see discuss the example. यहाँ मैं थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करता चलूं पिछली स्लाइड को कि फ्यूचर बुनियादी तौर पर इख्तियार होता है जिसके अंदर कोई एसेट नहीं खरीदा बेचा जाता बल्कि वह इख्तियार होता है। एक कीमत तय कर ली जाती है, उस कीमत से ज्यादा आगे हुआ तो उसको खरीदार को प्रॉफिट होगा और वो चीज नहीं लेगा बल्कि वो कहता है कि जितनी कीमत में इजाफा हुआ है बस मुझे वो कीमत हवाले कर दो, इजाफा वही मेरा मुनाफा होगा। नाउ example of forward contract. For example, two parties agree to the sale of 1000 ears of corn at $1 each for a total of 1000. The terms cannot change even if the price of corn goes down to 50 cents each year. So each year. So it also ensures that delivery of the asset or cash settlement, if specified, will take place. So you can say that a forward contract is not subject to price fluctuations. It means that once at first day when the price was fixed that for a total $1000, each dollar uh, each corn each year for $1. So if in the future the price is reduced or price is increased, that reduction and increase in the price of corn will not affect the contract price. It will remain intact. So since it is a private agreement, so there is a high degree of counterparty risk, which means that it is quite possible the second party may not deliver the subject matter in future. So this is known as default, risk of default, and that can be controlled because it is in human control default risk by asking the pledge, mortgage, and guarantee, the surety, etc. And this contract can be mitigate or the controlled. So this is forward contract. Let's see what is the example of a future contract. The company enters into a future contract to lock the oil price at $75 per barrel, believing it will drop in 6 month future. No. If demand drops in future and the price drops down to $65 per barrel, then company A can still settle the contract on the original promised price of 75 per barrel and make a profit of $10 per barrel. It can sell it and it can earn 10% at $10 per barrel. But if demand increase and the price rises to $85 a barrel, then company A stands to lose out on the potential for an additional $10 per barrel profit from the contract because it has contracted that it will sell at the $75, but now the market price is $85. Now because here there is no actual delivery of oil, so that is why it is known as on the potential because it will lose just potential. It is not going to sell that oil on that price $75 because it was a promised. No, it will again sell 85, but it will leave the option. So this is known as it will lose out the potential. तो सीधा सिंपल लफ्जों के मतलब इसके अंदर ये है $75 पर प्राइस लॉक की थी, मुस्तकबिल के अंदर 65 हो गया, तो अब कंपनी कहेगी खरीदार को कि जनाब आपने हमसे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया था कि आपने 75 पे खरीदना है, अब आप 75 पे खरीदो। तो आपका इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि वो इनसे ऑयल खरीदना शुरू कर देगा, बल्कि वो क्या करेगी, जो खरीदार होगा वो उन्हें 75 और 65 का जो डिफरेंस है और वो है $10 पर बैरल, वो कंपनी को $10 पर बैरल पे करेगा, ऑयल नहीं खरीदेगा, सिर्फ और सिर्फ फ्लक्चुएशन का हिसाब होगा। और अगर 85 हो जाती है तो कंपनी ने $75 पे लॉक किया था और 85 हो गया, तो बायर जो है वो कहेगा कि जनाब अब आपने मुझे जो है वो पर बैरल जो है वो $10 मुझे परचेज करना था, तो कंपनी कहेगी कि नो हम ऐसा नहीं करते, लिहाजा कंपनी अपने उस पोटेंशियल अब को लीव कर देगी, वो उसको खरीदेगी नहीं। इसके अंदर कोई फिजिकल पोजेशन नहीं होती, फिजिकल एसेट का एक्सचेंज नहीं होता, यहाँ पर सिर्फ ऑप्शन टू सेल और ऑप्शन ऑफ बाइंग होता है। तो और ये डेली बेसिस पे प्राइसेस इसके अंदर फ्लक्चुएट होती हैं। तो दिस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इज known as future contract. Now, this is the difference, that a forward contract is customized, but other one is standardized. This is here trades on over the counter through agents and brokers, and other trade on exchange market. Here is a low liquidity, and that one is high liquidity, and here risk is counterparty risk is high, here low. This settlement is upon maturity. This can be settled at any time. No initial payment margin here in forward contracts, but here initial margin payment required options, और इसी आप वो जो मार्जिन पे करते हैं वही मार्जिन ही उनकी बुनियादी तौर पर अर्निंग होती है. सो मार्केट टू मार्केट, नॉट मार्क्ड एट मार्केट, मार्क्ड ऑन डेली बेसिस. तो ये these are the basically difference between the forward and the future contracts. Now, whether both contracts are permissible or both are prohibited, or one is permissible, other is prohibited in Islamic financial system, then we say that the forward contract is allowed in Islamic financial system, but future contracts are not allowed in Islamic financial system. Forward contracts are forward contracts exist in Islamic financial contracts like Salam and Istisna, because Salam, what is the Salam contract? Salam contract is actually full advance payment against deferred delivery of subject matter. You can watch my video on the Salam contract. Go to playlist and you can watch complete lecture on Salam command, on the Salam financing. The second one is istisna. This is partial payment in advance, but the delivery of assets will be in future. And you can again watch the videos on my videos of my lecture on istisna. So these two products are known as Islamic forward contracts. We cannot call them future contracts because futures are not allowed in Islamic financial system, because there is a no physical possession and there is no physical asset involved in this future contracts, and moreover that there is no fixation of price. There is uncertainty in price. On daily basis this price changes, and so that is why the futures are not possible in Islamic financial system. So this is the case that we say that this is the definitions of future forward contracts and the future contracts, and this is the difference between them. And forward contracts are allowed in Islamic financial system. Thank you for watching. Not to forget, subscribe.